Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to talk about deadheading. It sounds scary, but it's just a matter of keeping your plants blooming all summer. So come on, let me show you what you need to do. Now, deadheading is just a fancy way of saying snipping off with the old spent flowers so that your plants can focus on making new ones instead of trying to go to seed. It's as simple as that.
What are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.
Now sometimes, like on this coleus plant, you can see that the seeds, the plant has already started to flower and it will go to seed. We don't want that. The plant is going to spend too much energy putting out the flowers and seeds. We just want this plant for the foliage, the leaves. So what I do is you can either use your scissors or you can just pinch off the little flower stalks. I mean, some people like the flowers. If you want, you can keep the flowers for a little bit, but don't let the plant go to seed. See, here's a perfect example here. Pinch it off and the plant will just keep going all the way until frost. You can do it in the morning or the evening, whenever it's cooler or more convenient to you. It doesn't really matter. Just make it a part of your garden stroll, just a little snip here and a little pinch there. You know, just work it into your routine. Now, look at this plant right here. This is a peony and it's done blooming. The petals are dry and falling off. So it's basically telling me that it's given me all it's gonna give me this season. So I just cut the blooms off. You can pinch them off, but the stalks are a little bit stiffer on this one. So I just snip it down, cut it off. It's just that easy, guys. So this is a Veronica and it's pretty easy to deadhead. You can see all the blooms are gone off the plant. So I usually just give it a good chop, Chelsea chop, so to speak, and just cut it down by half. And you'll get a second flushing of blooms midway through the summer. So that's all I do is just chop this down and it keeps giving me blooms. And the plants love it. Now that's a good deal. You get more blooms and your plant stays looking neat and tidy instead of tired and straggly. This clematis was giving beauty, but now that it's done, it's time to deadhead the flower stalk so we can keep getting more flowers and the plant doesn't go to seed. Now these tulips are all the way done and they're really dried out. So now I can cut them back and they will come back next year. Funny thing is you do have to let them die back so that they have enough energy for the bulb to produce next year. Now this is my Nepeta cat's pajamas. And now that it's finished its first set of blooms, I just come down and chop it by half, at least half. No rhyme or reason, just cut the plant midway down the stalk and it will flush back in a few weeks and give me a second show for the summer season. Now these lupins are some of my favorite in the garden, and once they are finished blooming, they produce a ton of seed. Now here, I purposely let them go to seed so that you can see what their seed pods look like, almost like little mini beans. Now, some people like to leave them on there because they will self-seed in place, and sometimes they can spread throughout your garden and they can get a little wild. But if that's what you want, then you leave the seed pods on there and it will sprinkle the seeds around
and you'll get more lupins. But I like to keep mine contained. If I get a little visitor here and there, that's okay too. Honestly, deadheading can be quite relaxing. It keeps the garden looking fresh and the results are beautiful. I try to do it every few days, especially with my zinnias, marigolds, and petunias. They love it, and those plants really benefit from deadheading because those are like little workhorses. They'll just keep going and going. And deadheading isn't about perfection. It's about giving your garden that little gentle nudge just so that it can keep shining. A little bit of effort, but a big reward. And that's my kind of gardening. And if you're tired or busy, don't worry. We all are. Just deadhead when you can, and your garden will thank you for it.
Petunias are great, but if you want to keep them blooming throughout the whole summer, you've got to deadhead them. Now look at this. This is a spent bloom. See that? Compared to this, clearly the flowers all dried up. And if you look close enough down there, that is the beginning of the seed pod. And you don't want the plant to go to seed. So it's not enough to just pull out the flower. You have to take off the whole seed pod, right? So you can pinch them, you can snip them, but see that? You've got to take them out. And if you take them out, then your petunia will continue to give you beautiful blooms throughout the whole summer. Specifically the Proven Winners variety, and they're kind of self-cleaning. Deadheading on these type of petunias isn't a must, but if you want to keep them, especially after a rain, clean them up, that's fine. These are columbines. After they finish flowering, this is what the seed heads look like. You have to cut those off if you want your columbine to continue blooming throughout the season. This salvia has finished blooming, so all you got to do is follow the plant down. These flies are killing me. And just snip it off. Nothing fancy, nothing scary. You can't do this wrong. And this will give you another flush of blooms, and your salvia will continue blooming all summer long. And it smells amazing because it is part of the mint family. Now marigolds. Marigolds are easy flowers. These are some I started from seed, but as you can see, as the flowers are done, you've got to deadhead them. And the more you deadhead them, the more they'll be sending up new flowers, and this will bloom for the whole season. See, there's a new flower there that's starting to come up. You don't want the plant to go to seed. Same thing for geraniums. This is a Vancouver geranium, and you can see here that the blossom is spent. And when the blossom is spent, it kind of looks like that. You just follow the stalk down, cut it off. That's it. And this will send up some more, and it will continue to bloom throughout the summer. Just keep deadheading.
This beautiful yellow iris was gorgeous, but now that the bloom is done, I come and I take down the whole flower stalk so that the plant can conserve energy and build itself back up for next season's bloom.
See, there's new ones coming up here, another new one coming here. So to keep your plant looking good, you got to deadhead it. And if you don't deadhead it, it's gonna go to seed. Look at all these beautiful plants waiting to come back up. See, this one has been eaten. Probably some rabbits or something out here eating it, which is fine. Gotta share, right?
Deadheading is one of those small garden tasks that really makes a big impact. So let me know in the comments if you're a deadheader or if you let your garden grow wild and go to seed. And please, if you've reached this far in the video, please don't forget to give me that thumbs up, like, share. Don't forget to hit that notification bell because we wouldn't want you to miss any of our videos.
So guys, that's basically it. If you want to keep your plants looking great all summer, and if you want the blooms to be continuous, don't forget, just a little snip snip and then a little deadheading, and I promise you, you'll get these all summer long. Bye for now.